If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. So we actually have something pretty crazy here. So an Activision employee claims that Verdansk will return to Warzone in 2023. So let's talk about it. We have an article here on Charlie Intel for it. But pretty interesting stuff. So let's jump into it. If you enjoy the video, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so we don't miss a single upload. And if you want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak, Aim Controller. I use them every single time that I play. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount. Link down below to that, or through my Amazon influencer page if you guys would much rather do it that way. This whole month of April, if you use code OGXRAYZ at Aim Controller, you get $50 off all orders over $199, so 25% off. Check them out, guys. And Control Freak are amazing. I use them to protect my sticks so they don't wear out. Protect those investments, guys. All right, so check out Control Freak, check out Aim Controller. With that said, let's jump into it. So as you guys can see, this article was posted, I believe 34 minutes ago, actually. This is actually really interesting, but the article says Verdansk was removed to make room for Warzone Pacific's Caldera in December 2021, but an Activision employee has claimed that it will return in 2023. Verdansk was the original Call of Duty war map that was around from March 2020 until December 2021. Even though the game had shifted to a World War II setting with Caldera, some players still prefer Verdansk and would rather play Warzone on the original map. If an Activision employee is to be believed, Verdansk is set to return in 2023 on certain platforms alongside a new big map for Warzone 2. So this is probably the most interesting part of this whole thing, is the fact that a Activision employee actually said this, because I feel like normally when they announce this kind of stuff, it's like a meeting that they'll have with content creators who will then make a video about it, or they'll just straight up tweet it out from their actual account, or they'll have like a mini event or something. But no, it actually just was like some employee decided when they were on a live stream to say, yeah, we're getting Verdansk back, which again, like I said, it's strange, it's different. We don't normally see that, so I find it kind of interesting that happened. So it says, while other battle royale games like PUBG and Apex Legends keep their old maps in rotation, it appeared that Warzone was done with Verdansk. Raven Software have explained why they can't add it to Warzone, but now an Activision employee has claimed we'll see Verdansk again in 2023. So for you guys that don't know what Raven Software said about it, they did have an entire article on this. They basically said that they could not add Verdansk because of the size of the actual game. So the size of Warzone, the data file, the file that you download whenever you download Warzone, is too big. So they had to remove Verdansk so that they could add Caldera, so that they could actually put a new map. So there is just not enough allowable room for the file size to also incorporate Verdansk, which is the reason why we haven't seen Verdansk as part of a rotation like they do in Apex Legends. I think what they do is they'll have, like, for a couple of hours they'll have King's Canyon, for a couple of hours they'll have a different map, and so it just kind of rotates every 2 hours. So people were like, well, why don't people just do that with Warzone? Why don't they have Verdansk and also Caldera and just kind of have it as a rotating map playlist? And they already explained, they said that it was not possible because of the data constraints that they have on the file size for the actual game. And basically the game is too damn big, and I mean, it's true. You check out Cold War, it was like 200 gigs. You have Call of Duty World War II Vanguard, that one also is like, I think it's pushing either close to 200 or it's over 200. I can't really remember. But all of these new recent Call of Duties are huge. The file size is amazing. And so because of that reason, they were like, hey, we just can't. We can't do Warzone 2 maps because it's just too big. So that's what they were talking about. Now, this guy still claims we're getting it next year. So it says, talking on a Legion Farm stream on April 17th, Activision manager of live operations Alex Summers said that, quote, Verdansk will be coming back, but it will be coming back sometime next year. I don't want to give too much away, but the map will be coming back on certain platforms next year. So you guys can see the clip over here if you guys want to see this person say it, but it says it's worth noting that Summers stated it will only appear on, quote, certain platforms, unquote, and said that Warzone 2.0 will have a big new map. so it's unlikely that Verdansk will return with Warzone sequel. Some believe that we'll see Verdansk again in Warzone Mobile, which leaker Ghost of Hope has previously claimed. So we'll see what happens, but the fact that he said on certain platforms could be two things. One, it could be that maybe Warzone 2 is just not going to be running on other platforms. It's only going to be maybe on PS5, on Xbox Series X, on Series S maybe. I don't know how, if you can really consider that next gen, but on the new consoles plus PC. And so that could be something that people have been expecting, because we have talked about how they've mentioned that the constraints of the current generation of stuff, or I guess it's not even current anymore. I think PS5 and Xbox Series X are the new current generation, but the PS4, the Xbox One, they just do not have the power, the hardware capability to do stuff like, for instance, field of view. The map is just too big for that, and it screws everything up. They've been on record saying that. And so if they want Warzone 2 to be bigger and better, then I would assume that it's only going to be on next gen consoles, or, you know, PS5, Xbox Series X, PC. And so maybe that's what they mean when they say, hey, it's only going to be on certain platforms, which means maybe in the future they'll go like, hey, you want to play Verdansk? It's only on PS4. It's only on Xbox One. Maybe it'll be on COD Mobile, like Warzone Mobile, which some people have been talking about. But I think it's either one of those two, where they're like, hey, Warzone 2, new map, its own thing, only on the PS5s, the new consoles that came out. And then if you want to play Verdansk, it's going to be on old gen. So we'll see what happens, but I honestly think that's what it is. And again, like I said, it's very interesting that a developer, a employee for Activision, just straight up was on a live stream and goes, yeah, we're getting Verdansk back next year, and Warzone 2 is going to be a huge new map, and you know, hey, that's crazy. It's so strange, it's so weird. So yeah, apparently it also did get deleted. I saw Charlie Intel say yesterday that they deleted that clip, so maybe he wasn't supposed to say it. I don't know, we'll have to see. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this just because a lot of people prefer Verdansk over Caldera. I think the first week that Caldera was out, people hated it. A lot of people, I think more people play Rebirth Island than they do Caldera. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How would you feel about them doing a Verdansk on PS4, Xbox One, and the new map on next gen consoles? Or maybe it's just returning as COD Mobile, Warzone Mobile. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Which map do you prefer to play on if you could? It's kind of interesting just because we had Verdansk for almost 2 years and people still want it back, so it's just kind of crazy, huh? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you guys want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak, Aim Controller. I use them every time that I play. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount. Link down below to that, or through my Amazon influencer page. And then if you guys want to talk, interact, at OGXRAYZ over on Twitter. I'm usually on there talking about stuff before I make videos, or just talking about stuff that I would never talk about in videos. So give me a follow over there. It's the best place to interact with me. But anyways, you guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.